or What the Funder Said, Part 8. I'm going to say another word other than thunder one day when I say that. So, talking about Walt Whitman's poem, I took a couple of those lines out. It's a long poem, so obviously you're not going to read it all out. But the next line that was interesting was, ever returning spring, Trinity sure to me you bring. So when Eliot's talking about spring, is he referring to the Trinity and the missing elements? We talk about the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit, I think. But there's also The Hermit Thrush by F. Schuser Matthews, published 1896, I think, of which there were several interesting lines. So the sweet fresh air of the new springtime, we've got spring again, breathes over the woods where the blue hills climb, aloft from a belt of spruce and pine, so that's a link to the pines that Eliot was talking about, that hides their feet in a dark green line. On the edge of the wood where the white birch trees, is that a link to birch tall? And the old mill's shaky, clumsy wheel, worn out with the work of grinding meal, frets and fusses and sputters away and beats the water to foam and spray. That made me think of Venus. And its broken buckets dipping along in ill-marked time to the thrush's song. Then it skips a bit. Then come where the blue notch mountains rise, far up in the north and pierce the skies, where Kinsman's dome stands full and round, and Lafayette's pyramid peak is found, where Pemig Wasset's silvery stream. Well, of course, I didn't know where that was, did I? So I had to do a little bit of a dig. First of all, Lafayette's Pyramid Peak, I was thinking about, whether there was a statue. There is a statue that was in Paris around the 1900s. And obviously there's the pyramid by the Louvre, but that wasn't built in the 80s, so it couldn't have been that. Interestingly, when they moved it in 1984, that statue, they noticed a small turtle by its foot. They've said that that links to how slowly the person who made the statue was. They didn't get it quite in time for something. I can't remember what it was. I think it could also be an astrological link, perhaps. But the Pemig Wasset River originates at Profile Lake in Franconia Notch State Park in the White Mountains of north central New Hampshire. There's also a Mount Lafayette. It runs through, this is the river, runs through Lincoln, North Woodstock, and Plymouth. Plymouth is at the foot of the White Mountains. Robert Frost was also from there, didn't know that. There are several places named Plymouth all across the world. So I thought maybe New Hampshire Capitol Dome, built 1816 on land donated or sold by the Quakers. But there's also the Kinsman range of mountains. Kinsman may be relating the word to like the kin of Freemasonry. Then you've got drip, drop, 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 7 in total, linking back to those 7 stars. And then, but there is no water. So is that because it's only ice? So like white, coming back to that Philosopher's Stone. Or no water, no mew, no mother. Thanks for listening.